And I think that's going to bring us into the side of motivation. So it links in quite a lot with a lot of what we spoke about, I think.
Yeah.
And the thing that people... I've had it quite a lot since I've had my Instagram account. I've been doing it for over 5 years now. And I've had messages saying, like, how do you stay so motivated? You manage to get everything done all the time. And it's like, I'm not motivated quite a lot of the time. It's just the fact that going to the gym is part of my routine. If I don't do it, I feel weird for not doing it. Like, having rest days, don't enjoy, because I don't get that release. But I need them, obviously, to repair my body.
Yeah.
And it's that discipline that keeps you... I heard a quote the other day, and I'm probably going to butcher it. It's like, discipline is what kicks in when you get something done that you didn't want to do, when your motivation isn't there.
Yeah, I think...
Definitely butchered the quote, but it's...
Along those lines.
Along those lines.
No, but this is exactly what I work on with my clients as well, because, like, so many people, like, I'm pretty sure most of my clients that are with me now, when we had our first consultation call, it would have been, I'm not very motivated, I can't do this. And it's like, okay. I'm also one of those people, I don't believe motivation exists. So, like, because, like you said, it will come and go. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. Even, like, as PTs, even, like fitness professionals, athletes, like, no one wants to train every single day. Like, you've probably got other things that you want to do, but it's building those habits that then stick for the rest of your life. Like you said, Liz, like, I know that what days I go to the gym, because I do it the same every single week. It's just part of what I do. Because the thing is, the motivation works on, like, a reward basis. So you have to do something to then get that kind of, like, reward in your brain to then go, oh, brilliant, that was really good, I want to keep doing that. But you have to take that action first, and that's what people forget, is you have to take that initial step. You're not just going to have to be like, oh, I'm going to wait around for 2 weeks till I fancy going, because it's not going to happen, which is why I don't believe it exists. Like, you have to create that, you have to create it yourself.
If you relied on motivation, you wouldn't get a lot done, like, ever, in any sort of aspect, whether it be the gym, whether it be work, anything. Like, if you waited to be motivated every time you did something,
like daily life,
you'd be very unproductive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who's motivated to go do the ironing? Like, that is my one, like, chore. I hate it. I will avoid it at all costs. Like, I purposely...
Just going around in wrinkly clothes.
The thing is, I even purposely buy clothes so I don't have to iron, because I hate it.
I don't blame you, to be fair. Just gym clothes, though.
Literally, I live my life in gym clothes, honestly.
Oh, yeah, you've got enough now as well. After that.
I know. Oh, my God.
Competition you won.
I don't need any for about 18 months now.
How much did you end up winning on that competition?
A stupid amount. It was something like... There was, like, 6 pairs of shorts, like, 10 pairs of leggings, like, 14 sports bras. I got, like, 2 joggers, a hoodie, 6 T-shirts, some, like... They were, like, jogger material, but they were shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? I got... some, like, lounge set. There was, like, 2 or 3 different lounge sets. And then there was a water bottle, a tote bag, and then the brand new Apple AirPod Max headphones as well.
Shut up. No, you didn't. They're like 500-600 quid.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
I haven't taken them out
That's some delivery, that.
I haven't opened them yet, because I'm not really a fan of, like, over-the-head earphones, especially when I'm training, because I get way too hot. My ears get hot, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I've always just had, like, in-ear, like, AirPods and stuff, so...
I barely ever train with anything.
Really? Do you not train with music?
I did in JD when I was there, because the music was crap. And, well, to be honest, for ages I just didn't, because I always forgot my AirPods. And then I started remembering them a little bit more, and the music progressively got worse over time in JD, so I was like, I can't do this anymore. And then since I've moved to my new gym, they just play, like, remixes and SoundCloud like mixes all the time, so it's pretty decent music. Like, it's good enough. And yeah, so I've just not bothered.
So I have to have it in my ears, but I'm also one of those people that will listen to, like, the Spice Girls when I'm training sometimes.
I've listened to some weird tunes before, yeah. Like, 80s mixes and
Yeah,
all
and
sorts.
they're, like,
I'm just like grooving
I do
in my
like, yeah,
head.
I'll do like little dances in between my sets. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't quite do that.
I do sometimes. People
In my head, I am.
people probably stare at me, and I'm like, I don't care. What is she
loving
doing?
life.
Am I going to sing? Leave me alone.
So yeah, basically, if you see Holly on nights out in gym clothes, that's the reason, because she doesn't want to iron
wanna
her
iron
stuff,
my
and now
stuff.
she's got like 700 different options to wear.
I need to get through them. Yeah,
Crazy.
it was silly. It was
But-
silly.
Yeah, I couldn't
No.
believe it when you posted it on your
I
story.
couldn't. I think it's because I'd got the notification that I'd like won. It was just like, oh, email your details to here. And obviously, like you have to send through your sizes and stuff.
Yeah.
And because it was for like they brought out a new collection or something, and I was like, oh, I've probably just like won one of each colour. And I was like, mate, I'm there thinking I've won like 4 sets, right? And I was like, oh, wicked. And this like massive, this box was like about the same size as me, showed up, and I was like, what is this? And honestly, it just kept going.
How have they messed this
I was
up?
like, I'm not going to tell them. I'm sending it back. The funniest part was like, I had that much stuff, but then obviously they include a returns bag in case you want to send anything back or like doesn't fit or whatever, was like this big. I was like, nothing's fitting in that.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah, I
staying.
was like I'm going to send anything back. What a ridiculous thing to do.
But yeah, so motivation anyway.
Yeah.
Don't rely on
No.
it. You've got to set those habits in place. You've got to be consistent, and that's how you're going to get results in the long
Yeah,
term.
a good tip that I've actually been giving my clients this week is like if you struggle to kind of get to the gym, it does depend on kind of like how you work as a person. So some people this might not work for, but for someone like me, I live my life by like my calendar, like your Google Calendar or whatever.
Same.
Every day I wake
Same.
up, like, right, what am I doing today? So you book your gym sessions in like it's an appointment, and then you're more likely to go. Because if you say to yourself, like, oh, I'll try do this, the second you say that, you're not doing it. That's not happening. If you say, like, oh, I'll try do this, like, the amount of times, even, like, if in the scenario of, like, your friends or something, they'll be like, oh, I'll try come out to that meal, they're not going. That's just
Nah, you're a no.
That's a no.
Yeah. As well, like, with that, make the gym your priority, so book it
Yeah.
in first before you're booking your social
Yeah,
events.
do...
and
like-
then there's more chance that you'll go.
On a, like I always say to a lot of my clients on a Sunday evening, because it'll take you 5 minutes. It's not a huge task.
I do the same every
It
Sunday.
literally
yeah.
takes 5 minutes to like book it. Be like, because you know when you've got work, so you be like, you make that decision whether you're going to go before or you're going to go after work. And book them in, because then when you can, like, if somebody says like, oh hey, on Wednesday evening, do you want to grab some dinner? I'd be like, actually, I've got to get to the gym. We can either do it when I've finished, or these are the
Yeah.
other days that I'm free, and like have that
Yeah.
trade off. And like if they're a good friend, they'll understand. And if they turn around and go, no, don't go to the gym, come out with me, are they like? Because your friends and your family need to be there to be able to support you through this journey. It's important to have that like supportive structure
Yeah,
to
definitely.
help you achieve it. And if that person's not going to help you and refuses to change what day they want to come and meet you, are they really your friend?
Yeah, there's so many ways as well to sort of keep yourself in the gym. Like you said at the start, when you first started going to the gym, you went on a couple of bits of machines, didn't like it, said that you basically hated the gym. Best way to do is find what you enjoy and just do more of it, instead of maybe seeing like a hit workout on Instagram. You see loads of them because they just get
hate
views.
those too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised after you said you don't like cardio. But you don't have to then go in the gym and be doing hit workouts. Find what you enjoy, and it's going to be a lot more sustainable in the long term. It may not be the best route for you to get to your goal, but if you were to go down that route, you may not enjoy it, and then you're probably never going to get to that goal anyway. So find what you enjoy and just double down on it.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've got like clients that will come to me, they already do like a little bit of exercise, and then I just kind of program around it. So a couple of them, I had some girls that come to me that they really like Zumba, and they're like, we don't want to give that up. And I was like, no, you don't have to. Like, absolutely. I was like, we want to kind of keep going to the gym. We want to do the gym on top of it. And I was like, perfect. So I was like, rather than me programming them like 4 or 5 days worth of gym workouts, I just program them 2. And then they do their Zumba on top of it. And then I've got clients that come to me and be like, oh, I really like swimming. And I'm like, perfect. Keep doing it. Because, again, you're going to stick to it. And you need to, if you've got stuff that you enjoy, the point is that you're going to stick to it. Because otherwise, if I turn around and go, I'm actually going to program you 4 or 5 days worth of gym workouts, I want you to do this instead. If you've got time afterwards to swim, then fine. Like, it would also make me a pretty bad coach.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you've got to obviously understand the trade-off of I want to look this way or I want to have this performance goal. You've got to maybe sometimes have that sit down with the client and say, there's better ways of getting to that, but then this is the trade-off. Like, if you want to keep doing this, then this is where we're going to get to. It's going to be slower, potentially. Might not even get to where you want it to be, but as long as you have that understanding, then it's going to be a lot more sustainable in the long run.
Yeah, 100%. But again, that's that communication that comes between you and your client of going, right, this is, and you set the expectations and you set that time parameter of how long this could take you. And yeah, like, week on, week out, keep going with it.
Thank you very much for watching this clip of the podcast. If you'd like to see the full episode, click here. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed it, please drop it a like below. Thank you very much.